DreAllDay.com.
What's up, everybody? Dre Baldwin, DreAllDay.com. I want to address the question that I get often from players, young players, like I'll put a move out or something. Somebody will see the move and they'll say something like, well, what if, the referee calls travel? Or what if the referee calls carry on this move? Or I did this move in the game and the other player said you can't do that. Or somebody said you took too many steps. Or somebody said this move is illegal. Blah, blah, blah. Or what if that happens? What do I do? There's two answers to that. The first answer, the technical answer is this. If a player or a referee or your opponent or your coach or whatever takes away a move from you, let's say you do a spin move and the referee is like, no, that's illegal, that's a walk. So they call walk on your spin move, so you can't do the spin move no more that game or with that particular referee. If you got enough skills, which you should, you've been watching my videos, you get the hoop handbook, you practice, you put in the work, you'll have enough skills and other moves, other techniques, other ways of attacking offensively that if one move gets taken away, you got plenty of other options. That's the first answer. Second answer is this. Like when you go into a game, you got the fans in the stands, you got the referees, you got the other team, you got the teammates, your coaches, whatever. When you go into a game, if you're worried about any of those other people, then you probably haven't developed your game enough. Your skill level is not high enough. Because when you go into a game, only thing you should be focused on is what you can control. The only thing you can control is you. You can't control nothing nobody else does. Like I'm driving right now. Somebody could be drunk and come slam their car right into me and kill me right here on the spot. Anybody could right now while I'm talking to you. But I can't control that. So I can't sit here worrying about it. Like, oh, what if somebody come crash into my car or somebody hits me from behind? I can't control none of that. All I can control is what I'm doing, how I control this vehicle. So you go into a game, if you're worried about, oh, I wonder if the other guy's going to cross me. I wonder if the referee's going to call walk. I wonder if the fans in the stands going to laugh at me. If you're worried about any of that, your game probably isn't as good as it should be. Your skill level isn't where it needs to be. Because when it is, you're not worried about what nobody else is doing. Like think, for example, your favorite player. Think about a Kobe. When Kobe go into a game, any team they play against in the league, they play the Clippers. You think Kobe is worried about what Chris Paul's going to do? You think LeBron worries about what Joe Johnson's going to do? You think Iverson, when he played, he was worried about what Shaq was going to do? None of them is worried about what the other guy's doing or what the fans is saying or what the announcers is talking about or what the people that's watching on TV is thinking about. They're not worried about none of that. They just worried about what they can control, which is their performance, their mindset, and doing what they're supposed to do. They're doing their job. And you should be the same way. So if you are focused on something outside of yourself, it's probably because the skill level isn't high enough that you don't have to focus on that. Hopefully that makes sense to all y'all. So that's the answer to the question, what should you do if this happens or that happens or this person does that or that person does that? Make them worry about you. Don't you be worrying about them. Work on your game. DreAllDay.com. And as he comes back to your right, you just reach the ball right over his head and finish the shot.